Hi, welcome back to NPHS Conversations. I'm your host, Katie Remini, and I'm so excited to share with you what our program year, the start of our program year looks like. So we start in July for a full year staff, which is our early Head Start staff and some of our Head Start staff as well. So we have what's called a pre-service day where we are trained on all of the yearly things that we need to know, anything that's changed throughout the year, any forms that we need to know how to fill out, any safety things that we need to learn, child abuse and neglect we do every year. We are retrained on that. It's very important. Um, our monitoring, making sure all of our buildings are safe and maintained, and all of our active supervision and educational aspects. So we do that on the Wednesday of the week. And then the Thursday and Friday, we have what's called component days. So that is each staff member is learning individually what they need to know for what their job position is. So the education staff is learning lesson plan implementation and anything they need to know about mental health and disabilities and child development. Anything that they need to know from our nurse, if there's new procedures that they need to learn. It looks different, a little bit different for everyone. Um, but we're so excited to be back, and I'm excited to share with you what that looks like and see what the schedules are and really what dive in to what goes into preparing for our little friends to come back and join us at the end of July. So come with me on the journey. Part of our pre-service day, we receive our program calendar, and the information that holds is pretty much every date that we need to know for the entire year, whether that's a day off, a staff meeting, um, when trainings are, that is all housed in here. Each staff member receives one. So everyone will have that information from the beginning to the end of the year. So this was the schedule for our pre-service. This is for four-year staff only. Um, it's a jam-packed day. So we discuss all the things that need to be gone over for the beginning of the year to start the year off, and any new information that we need. There's a lot of refreshers during this day, and it's a jam-packed day with all of us. It's nice to be in the same room with everyone since we span 5 counties. That doesn't happen very often. And then on component day, this is a 2-day schedule, and that's for our parent educators or home visitors and our infant toddler teachers. Just an example of what our pre-service and component days look like.
Hi, my name is Beth Ott, and I'm the Early Head Start Manager. Um, for me, component day preparation consists of making sure that staff have the training that they need to be successful for a new year. I ensure that the topics that need covered or what's pressing at the time are covered, and what CAE or content area expert is the one to train them. I ensure that they have the time that they need, and also any resources or support or any technical support if they need any.
Hi, I'm Gina Wendell. I'm the preschool manager here at Northern Panhandle Head Start.
I'm Amber Boring. I'm the Education Training Manager for Northern Panhandle Head Start.
We're here to tell you what our component day looks like. For me, I meet with my education staff and I assure that different component areas throughout the building meet with them to tell them what their expectations are, what their requirements are. It's 2 full days of training by multiple different entities in Head Start. I also help pretty much plan for the entire building. I just ensure that everybody's time is utilized to its best. And if we have free time, we go out and recruit, we enroll. This time of year, we're just filling classrooms and trying to find the children.
For me, I visit with each of the different education staff and give them different trainings depending on what I noticed the year before that is either lacking or could use a refresh. And if they're doing wonderfully, as they are, sometimes I'll just go over everything as a basic refresh anyway. If I can't make it to everybody, though, I'll try to make it to their supervisors so that I make sure they get the information either way. And other than that, it's a whole lot of running around and making sure everybody is getting what they need on that day and being successful in learning what they need to learn so we can start the year.
All right, folks, that does it for another episode of NPHS Conversations, and I hope you will join us for future episodes. We're going to be highlighting the people, the programs, and the passion behind NPHS, and I hope you come along for the journey. Thanks.